So for a little while, I have been putting off sorting out my freezer, and that's because it's such a headache. I couldn't be asked to be taking out everything that I have in it and rearranging and all of that, in as much as it's fun. And that's only because like I know like I have a few batches of food that I need to be putting in there, and I hadn't decided like which order I wanted that food to go in. But now I'm forced to, because I batch cooked again for family and I have more food coming in, but mostly because I need to make sure that I have enough room for tripe maguru, which I want to order from Zimbabwe. So I have to tidy up I have to recycle, is that the right way to say it? But just to be moving stuff that's down the bottom, up top, just to recycle my stock. That's what I want to do. But also, I just need to be clear about the space that I do have, so that when I'm ordering maguru from Zimbabwe, I know how much I can order. So the stuff that I'm going to put away now, I'm going to show you in a minute. And then we're going to get to taking everything out, rearranging my bins that I have in there, and then seeing the space that we have. I'm excited, but low-key worried at the same time, because I have a feeling we're not going to have space for maguru. I'll be so gutted. I'm also not in the space where I can afford to be eating tons just to make room, because I've already done enough damage so far. I can't afford to put on any more weight. I'm going to be honest. But yeah, that's where we're at. Welcome to a new vlog, you guys. I hope you're going to find this organizing one kind of interesting, kind of fun. But also, this is going to set me up to know exactly what I have in my freezer. So when I go on my low buy or no buy for my foods for the next few months, I know exactly what I'm sitting on. So I'm excited. But you guys, I hope you're going to find that exciting as well. I am going to be encouraging anybody who will listen to me to be cooking in bulk, storing your food in the freezer, so you'll only cook once and you'll be able to eat for months and months on end. That's what I do. That's how I survive, and that's how I'm able to have fresh fruit, fresh food, healthy food all the time. Anyway, you guys, let's get into the video. So this is the packaging that I have done. I have 2, 4, 5, 7 of the big bags. So this is a complete portion size, pretty big. And then I've done 3 much smaller bags. So these would be when I am feeling like having a heavy meal, or if I mean, this will just count as one large portion. And then for these ones, I have done a bit smaller portion for the days where I am thinking I don't need that much, but also when I need to have more veggies on top to reduce my calories when I am watching my weight. These are the 3 that I'll be using for that. And for my freezer space, so this is what I'm working with. That one is almost full, can barely open it. That one, I think more or less the same. So I don't think I really have much room to play with. A little bit of wiggle room in there for just a really small amount. And over here for the chest freezer, this is what we're looking like. Not very much room in here either. So I'm gonna have to work my magic here and see what I can do. So I'm gonna pull everything out, reorganize, and I'll show you how much space I'm able to create, if at all. So here we are, freezer is empty. And this is what this bit is looking like. So I do have a lot of chibage. Some of these are recent ones that have just come in. Plenty of mtakura and some meats there, some veggies, some potatoes. I still have a tilapia over there, which I'm excited about. And then some more meats and sweet potatoes and potatoes, veggies, some more meats in here. And in this one, I have a little bit of everything, some takura. So these are the ones that I've put out that I want to try and use up first, because these are the last 2 takura that I have from like the very first batch that I did, and some sweet and sour mint and some bread. So I think these we can get rid of pretty quickly. So this is what I'm going to try and put back creating room, and hopefully I'll be able to have some luck. So this might not look like much has changed, but like I have moved all the chibage into the bins now, into these two ones, and this little bit left over, I want to see if I can layer them up over the top of everything else, because these little parcels are smaller, and I'm thinking I might be able to scatter them all over and just create a bit more space, but we're going to see. I'm hoping that I'll be able to take some chibage from the main fridge freezer, and maybe if I would have created some room in the chest freezer here, I'll be able to put some there as well and create room for the newer stuff to go over there. But let's see. Right, if I'm actually being honest, this is really all just a wish and a hope that I'm going to be able to create space, but let's see. So this little gap here is where I've managed to find space for this chibages, which is perfect. Right, now I can put the new bags in this section here. Look at the space I've managed to create, you guys. A whole shelf. So these I can easily move around. So for my oxtail that's coming out, I'm excited. Right, so I know that doesn't look like a lot of space, but I think it's enough. So for the things I'm going to see once I've cooked the meats that I am going to cook later, I'm going to see how much space I actually have left. And before I get the tripe, I think I do have a little bit of time to eat a few of the meats that are in there to create space for that. But anyway, let me not get ahead of myself. Let me see what that looks like, and then yeah, I'll make a decision. So I'm happy with that for now. Now I'm going to start off because the oxtail is at Mum's. Mum has the pressure cooker, so it's probably easier for me to just go and cook at Mum's and then just bring it over and just put it in the sauce and then pack it, and that should be done. So I'm going to start the sauce now, and then when I go over to Mum's, it's just the oxtail that I just need to do while we're chilling and chatting and all of that. That could be cooking. I'm onto something. So I am prepped. I have diced up my onion. I already have these leftover raw tomatoes from the last time I did a bulk cooking, which is what, like 2-3 days ago. And then I just, because that's not going to be enough, I just made a fresh batch of tomatoes. So I'm going to make the soup now. So I am going to be wearing my newest apron. This is so pretty, but I'm so excited. dressing up to look the part. I think I need to adjust it a little bit. Yeah, that's it. Oh, look how pretty it is, you guys. I am obsessed. That is so pretty. Right, let's get to work. Right, so my onion is translucent now. I have just defrosted the tomatoes so I can add them to the mix. And add these ones as well. And then I go in with my seasoning. I've only got 1 tub of garlic left, so I'm gonna have to pick up some more for any other cooking that I might need to do in the future. There is gonna be some cooking going on this channel, like my confidence in the kitchen. I'm super excited about trying new recipes and things. So I'm just gonna leave this to simmer and cook down for a few minutes, just check on it, and I am ready to go to Mum and Dad's. Let me see. Now I'm over at Mum and Dad's. You guys, look at that beautiful cake. It was so delicious. And here's my plate of food, as well as everything else that was out for us to eat. I kept going back for more. It was just so nice. Like, whenever there is always people around, that salmon, it was so nice and the right amount of tangy. I will actually learn to make it. And then in there is some more chicken. My sister is the best at making that chicken. I'm gonna learn one day. Was it like a promo or something?
No, it ended up actually going. I remember the song actually ended up becoming a hit. And
really?
In the gay clubs, the gays were oh my god, the gays were loving it. So she ended up making money from it. That's how her and Candy fell out. Because she ended up making money from it and she didn't want to give Candy a single percentage.
Wow.
Candy was the whole...
When she's the one that put it all together for her.
It was a mess. And everyone tried to warn her in the beginning. She said, no, I like to form my own.
Because she's so shady.
She's very... Kim. She needed some money now that married man was not...
She is ruthless.
Sponsoring her life anymore. No,
Right, so now my oxtail is nicely braised. It's got a nice rich color to it now, so I can transfer it into the pressure cooker. Here's my chicken niblets. I'm gonna start them off now. by the time the oxtail is done, this should be done too. So it's much later now and I'm back home, so I decided to just add the soup to both of my meats so that it just cools down overnight, and then it'll be ready for me to just pack first thing in the morning without taking much more of my time. So here I just warm up the chicken niblets and start to add the soup that I already prepared. It was so much easier, very good, productive, great use of my time. So while we were chilling at home with mom and dad and the family, the meat was cooking, so I don't have to be doing that now that I'm back home. So that saved me a lot of time. And here I am just adding the oxtail to the soup, and then I'm just mixing it in, and then I'll cover it and let it simmer for a couple of minutes and it should be done. And then that's ready for tomorrow. And just like that, it's the next morning and I am just packing my meat here. This is like my favorite part of the entire process, I guess. Just packing it up and just seeing how many portions I actually have been able to make. And then obviously putting it in the freezer. So exciting. It's so satisfying. I swear this is why I just end up cooking all the time. Right, so here's my oxtail. I've managed to get 6 bags out of it and I've put them in the blue bag so I will know what's what. And then for the chicken niblets, I've got 4 bags, but so that I'll be able to know what's in there, I'm going to put them in these white baggies and put them away that way so I know exactly what is in there.
Kadiga wakati.
But
azikuzokoda uchizokuita ndonozo.
Wonde kuswera
uchimanuka uchinegotiate.
Saka zvine zvako uri manje kuti is it worth your time? 5 minutes 10 minutes dzekupaka nekupakanura.
Uri kurekoda ndizvo.
5 minutes 10 minutes dzekupaka nekupakanura.
Kasaka ndotanhanga kuti saka gara ichi tinotoitawo zvinhu but
So here we are. All the space I've created is pretty much all gone. Right, you guys, so you've seen how I have managed to create a little bit of room just to add some more protein sources into my diet. Hopefully, this is going to encourage me to be eating more protein. But this is something that you guys can use as a tip to do your bulk cooking. So you only need to cook once and have plenty of food to eat for months and months on end. So I've managed to create a little bit of room, and I think I'll be able to squeeze just a little bit more for the next bulk cooking. You guys, one more thing that I just need to show you. So I asked my brother to bring me some plantain as well. I told you my confidence in the kitchen is growing. So that is one new thing that I'm going to be trying, but that's for another video. You guys, I hope you have enjoyed the video so far. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all the things. Stay tuned for my other videos, you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.